I never thought I'd see the day the entire internet has low-key just turned on Drake. Like, yes, he got demolished in the rap beef with Kendrick. For sure, it wasn't even close. Rap fans after that will always look at Drake differently. This, I know, this doesn't surprise me. But now, it's not just rap fans who's looking at Drake differently these days. It's the entire internet. Mention his name in any social media platform, people automatically look at you with disgust, almost like you completely vomited on their entire existence. Anybody who tries to defend him is looked at as a lame or someone who's trying to hold him to the past. They'd be like, well, I think Drake's top 10 of all time. Then the comment section will be after their entire life. It's crazy because you would think like Drake is Drake, you know?
Anything. They're not that intriguing.
You're not that anything?
Huh?
You're not that anything or that intriguing?
No, I'm an anomaly.
Did you have trouble saying that word?
I don't know why I did.
Try it again.
I'm an anomaly.
Good job.
I didn't want to overpronounce it like that either. I'm an anomaly.
The guy who's been lit for like 12 plus years at this point, you'd think his lawyers and PR team would have been built better. The whole lawsuit towards UMG is a bad look. It's bad PR, no matter how you slice it. Drake suing UMG Music Group is equivalent to you fighting in school, you know, a typical school fight, and you lose. I mean, you lose bad. There's cameras, everything. That happens, and you decide to sue the school for some reason.
Are you kidding me?
Are you kidding me?
Are you kidding me?
Are you kidding me?
Like, it doesn't make sense, and it just makes you look more weaker than you've ever looked before. No PR experience or training, and I even know that. Drake has been getting mad negativity because of his lawsuit towards Universal Music Group, which is the label he's currently a part of, as well as Kendrick Lamar. He's alleging defamation, harassment, and deceptive business practices regarding the release and promotion of Kendrick Lamar's vicious track, Not Like Us. Many of the arguments Drake makes are identical to the ones he laid out in his legal petition against UMG, Spotify, and iHeartRadio back in November. However, he talks about him being called a predator, is defamation, and understandably, he's probably mad and upset at all those claims. Drake has not only been focused on rappers and record labels, he's also been looking at internet personalities. He's named a couple in his lawsuit. Names like RDC World, names like Hisenat, No Life Shack, even Zeus.
Oh, let's get straight to it. On my mama, we lit.
Yeah! Just people who reacted to Not Like Us has also been named in the lawsuit, which is actually insane. I never thought I'd see the day. Drake and his attorneys believe UMG allowed these creators to react to Not Like Us and avoid copyright issues because Drake thinks the company prioritizes money over anything. I don't understand this lawsuit at all. It's very childish and it does make Drake look so weak. It's ridiculous. But now you're coming at some of our favorite internet personalities. Again, bad PR. Why do this thing? It makes no sense. You're just leaving multiple communities annoyed and frustrated at you. It just very bad look, Drake. Just a horrible look. So I know I have a lot of busy people who watch the channel and can't really go all the way into the lawsuit. Don't worry, Rager got you. I'll explain it very easily. A big portion of this lawsuit is a harassment charge. This one I find very hilarious because Drake says the song Not Like Us called for violence against them, citing lyrics like one action, no accident, and I'm hands-on. He F around, get polished. These specific and unequivocal threats, this is according to Drake's lawyers or whatever, can you tell? These unequivocal threats of violence have placed Drake in a reasonable fear of physical harm. My little message to Drake regarding that. Drake, you sound like a witness, not one of the greatest rappers of all time. This actually makes me upset. Legitimately reading this makes my stomach hurt, and then I get a sudden urge to hit something. Like, how dare you, Drake? How dare you sue anybody because you feel like you fear for your own physical harm when you said worse things? I can't forgive this, gang. Every week you drop lower and lower on my all-time list, and it's not even for music-related stuff anymore. And it's not just me, it's what the culture feeling, bro. Okay, I had to. I know it's corny, but like I had to. It was just there. Now the second claim listed in the lawsuit. The claim of deceptive practices, it makes me giggle. The company used shady practices like bots and pay for play to drive up the streams and radio plays for Not Like Us. I hate to be the bearer of bad news. This might actually be true. I have no idea, but I have two things regarding this to say about it. One, that song was going to be huge regardless. Like, I mean this. And two, you've definitely done the same thing, Drake. You telling me over the dozen billion viewed songs you have, none of them have been botted at some point? Hear this one, ladies and gentlemen. His only piece of evidence towards this claim is an anonymous person who came on DJ Academic's stream and claimed he helped with botting on the Not Like Us record. Everybody say it with me, absolutely pathetic. Entire thing is pathetic. He goes on to say the direct release of this record caused the shooting in front of his house, having to move his son to a whole different area, just a bunch of scary stuff. It's wild because maybe if Drake was like a normal dude, you know, a normal guy or something, maybe I'd get it, you know, but he's not. It's like we have to forget that this dude didn't portray himself to be a super tough guy for like the past 10 years. Maybe I look at this differently, but he consistently tries to act tough, but has a lawsuit claiming he was scared for his life. But okay, cool. Basically, according to Drake, UMG helped Kendrick make Not Like Us a humongous record. It causes irreparable damage against Drake and his family. But why? Why would they do this to Drake? Why does Drake think they did this to him? You might be asking yourself. According to Drake's lawsuit, it says that Drake's contract with UMG is up for renegotiation this year.
Are you kidding me?
As a result, the suit theorizes the company wants to reduce his leverage in the upcoming negotiations. How best to do that? By getting millions of people to hate him. By devaluing Drake's music and brand, UMG would gain leverage to force Drake to sign a new deal on terms more favorable to UMG. This claim, obviously, Universal Music Group has denied viciously. So even if that was too long-winded and maybe that was too complicated, I'll explain it so easy that a 5-year-old would get it. Are you ready? Let's go. If the world hates Drake, that means music label doesn't have to give Drake $1 bazillion. Only thing with this, I just gotta laugh. My only thing with this is that if that is true, how much more can they devalue you? Like, yeah, Drake is getting a ton of hate. He's probably gonna get a ton of hate for the entire year. But everyone knows you're a cash cow. If you're talking business, everyone knows how much money you can generate even on an off year where majority of the world hates you. I can't believe in good faith that an entire company orchestrated this entire like plan just so they can give you a little bit less than $1 bazillion because you were going to get paid regardless. You can't convince me otherwise. I'm not falling for that. It's so funny because maybe new subscribers or people who just started watching my videos might think I hate Drake. I don't hate Drake. I'm actually a fan of Drake. I like his music for the most part. He's a guy that I feel like we all listen to. A ton of us grew up with, and a ton of us at a time respected what he was doing. But as of now, as of recently, I don't, and I can't lie and say that I do. That's just disingenuous, and I don't have time for that. I know the amount of videos I've uploaded on him recently can suggest that I do in fact hate his guts. But I gotta be real. When you're doing corny like so corny to the point I have to make a video about it, because if I don't, then I'm just openly ignoring something that I don't feel good about that's happening in the industry. I'm tired of talking about him myself when it comes to him just being corny. Like, I'm tired of it, but he keeps upping it every week. So here I am reporting on it, I guess. Drake seriously needs to sit down, think about what he's been doing, lock in, because I'm not even trying to be clickbaity or anything, but this real life might be the biggest fall from grace I've ever seen in mainstream hip hop. With that being said, I appreciate you for making it to the end of this video. I go by Rager University, and I'll see y'all in whatever I upload next. Peace.